Alright guys, I got another low cost, high profit video for you in the small woodworking projects. This one is a 20-inch piece of 1x12, cost me $5.20. A little bit more for the hardware that I'm going to add, but you're not going to believe what it can build. Let me show you. The first thing I do is rip this board in half on my table saw. I will have two boards about 5.5 by 20. Now with the two boards stacked on the miter saw, I measure 2.5 inches and make a cut. Then I measure 3 inches and make a cut. Next, I shorten the pieces by about 1/4 inch. Then with the saw blade at 45 degrees, I clip off the corner at each end of the 2.5 inch pieces. With the 3 inch pieces, I cut off about 3/4 inch on two opposing corners. Okay, now I grab a piece of 1x scrap wood about 3 inches wide, cut a 45 degree from the corner, and then put the saw blade back to 0 and cut that piece. There will be 4 of these pieces like that. Before I proceed further, I go ahead and attach the keyhole plates. It's easier to do this now before the other pieces are attached. Next, I glue the 2.5 inch wide piece about 5/8 inch down and centered on one end. Then put some 1.25 inch nails in. Now I'm attaching the 45 degree angled braces to the bottom of the 3 inch wide piece. Notice the notched corners are facing forward. I then shoot a nail in to keep it in place. Then I glue the back edges of the braces and bottom shelf and place in position as shown. I go ahead and let the glue dry and then mark a reference line so I can shoot some nails in for extra support. Next, I do some rusticating with my angle grinder and 60 grit pad. Now these are going to be rustic pieces, so there's really no right or wrong way to bevel the edges. The important thing though is if you're going to do it this way, apply very light pressure when you make contact, because the wood will grind away in a hurry if you're not careful. I tried various positions and angles. Just do what works best for you. I love seeing that square shelf. So I finish these up sanding with 220 grit to smooth out the edges and then stain. My wife requested this carbon gray from Minwax. And there you go, under $6 to build this set. Now depending on how you decorate this, the cost for sure will go up. We're going to put a hook at the top with some twine wrapped around a pint mason jar that has some fairy lights inside. Total cost for that is another $11 or so. That makes these about $9 a piece. Now go check out what they sell for. You're going to save a lot of money building these yourself. Be sure to check out my small woodworking projects playlist if you like these kind of videos. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.